Hey there, welcome back. It's time for more The Golden Age of DC Comics, 365 Days. This is a really awesome coffee table book that was gifted to me about 2 decades ago by one of my best friends. It's been surfing my coffee table ever since, and it's well loved, well read, and it's a great excuse to have conversations about a bunch of my favorite topics: comic books and history. And publications and the publishing industry, which I find fascinating as well, because that magazines were everywhere, such as our channels today, our streaming services, our content, and our news content and our entertainment content, and print publication was its great granddaddy, and the newsstand. And you had daily news, you had morning news, you had a night edition too. There were weekly magazines. There were monthly publications. This was its streaming content, and such as we have today. Remember, the golden age of DC Comics is between 1938 and 1955. The Silver Age begins in 1956. The Bronze Age in 1970, and the Modern Age began in 1985. Yet I feel that we have beyond that Modern Age, and that we entered a few ages since that. So it's April 6th, and this is art by Kim Platt from Master Comics number 19, October of 1941. A few months before Pearl Harbor and America's official entry into World War II. And Master Comics is from Fawcett Publications. That was home of Captain Marvel and Bullet Man. And these are the Companions 3. Dun dun dun. Danger everywhere. It looks like they're going for that diamond shape down here. Yeah, that's Spike, Dawn, and Nifty. I'm reading that off their shirts. Maybe they're like the precursors to the Power Rangers. But let's read the blurb about the Companions 3. Here they come, that trouble-hunting trio of young Americans. Yes, it's Spike, Dawn, and Nifty. 3 companions who seem to be a throwback to an earlier generation of heroes, the kind that won athletic contests in books for boys. Spike looks like he may have gone out for the high hurdles, but what is Nifty hiding behind Don's back? It's got to be a bowling ball. It's a lot to unpack, you know? Does Nifty have to worry about his hairline? I should have. Nah. I'm bald. But yeah, that's what we had for the Companions 3. And this was, I couldn't find out much information about the Companions 3 besides it being on Fawcett Comics, their Master Comics, their publication, and some unpublished art from some Fawcett Comics that I'm not interested in. Dawn and Spike and Nifty. So much so, but these are the tales that just we could equivocate today as content. There are so many streaming services, and you have look at Netflix. I had Netflix for years. How many shows that they offer, how many movies that they offer. I mean, just browse through their sci-fi section, and then their foreign section. I mean, they have all these like different TV shows from different parts of the world as well. I mean, yet it's content, and so such as this. This is, we're spitballing, we're throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. We're putting things on the newsstand to see what sells. And the Companions 3, I mean, this is the first and only time as a comic books fan I've ever kind of heard of them. I'm thinking, are there their names and their shirts like that? Did that lead to the Batman, villain's henchman in 1966, which led to the Frank Miller in 1985 of Don and Spike, Rob and Spike, was it Don and Rob, of the mutants from the Dark Knight Returns. They had the Cyclops style, sunglasses, and they were pale, like, or yeah. I mean, just like the mutants. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but the Companions 3, yeah, they were here, and they left their mark because this is their avatar of being on this earth, that these stories existed, that these characters were once developed, being part of the Fawcett collection. I wonder if DC Comics would ever, make a new version of the Companions 3. I don't know. Maybe that's that. See, those are the properties that would be ripe for reboot and revival. Do anything you want with them. Keep the shirts and keep the colors so we can tell them apart. But now we can introduce modern stuff. Maybe they can be. Maybe these are the activist heroes we need. Maybe the Warriors 3 or something like that. They're from San Jose. So there's a joke in there somewhere, and I don't want to joke like that. And but yeah, so that's comic books for today. The golden age of DC Comics, 365, because we're talking comic books a few minutes every day for the rest of the year, and there's only so much that we can literally talk about. The Companions 3, that's tomorrow. Oh yeah, you just got a sneak peek at tomorrow. You just got to see the future. That's the power of comic books as well. The prescient power of comic books. Being scientific-y and predicting things, But cool. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Hopefully I can earn your subscription, and I make cooking videos. I'm a professional chef. I'm an amateur theologian and ordained minister. We make spiritual content here too. And thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck. Namaste. And see you later. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.